let's go ahead and get into this tier list. DC skins, I did include their edit styles because we don't have really too many DC skins, and so I figured I'd kind of pull their edit styles out and separate it just to kind of, you know, give us some more skins to rate. First one, Rachel Roth, is the third edit style to the Rebirth Raven skin. I'm gonna say it's not S tier, but I do think that Rachel Roth is an A tier. Moving on into Joker, this is going to be the edit style that has his purple jacket. I couldn't find anything that has his like hat too, so we'll kind of include that and, you know, include those together because the only thing separating it is a purple hat. So for this Joker edit style, I'm going to say it is an A tier. I honestly think this is a really good Joker skin. I just personally wouldn't use it a lot, but as a skin overall, it really is a good skin. Moving on into the Armored Batman Zero skin. Compared to the other Batmans, this is what I'm also going to factor in on this. Compared to the other Batmans, really bulky. Like, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but honestly, the skin is just way too big in my opinion. I'm going to throw it in C. Moving on into Aquaman. Aquaman was the season 3 of chapter 2 secret skin. Well, secret skin, but we all know that it wasn't so secret. I think a really fair rating for this is going to be C alongside of Armored Batman. I just didn't use it a lot. I didn't really care for it. Beast Boy was actually a decent skin, considering that it had multiple edit styles, as well as going into the gorilla emote that you can change into. So for that, with the gorilla and everything, I think Beast Boy goes not C but B. Moving on into the comic book Batman, I believe is the name of this skin. For this Batman, I didn't like it at all. Compared to the other ones, I think it's probably the worst one in my opinion. I know a lot of people like this skin, but personally I think it's one of the worst DC skins that we have. So for that, I'm going to put it in the D section. Moving on into the Rebirth Harley Quinn, easy choice of me, one of the best DC skins that we have ever gotten. I think all of the Harley Quinn skins are very, very good. So especially this one, I think out of all the Harley Quinn skins slash styles, the Rebirth style is definitely going to be my favorite one of the Harley Quinn skins. Moving on into the Catwoman Zero skin, I believe is the name of it. Also, in my opinion, I think it's an S tier. Some people might disagree with me on this one, but me personally, I like the kind of ripped off clothes on this skin that go over her suit and stuff like that. Moving on into the comic book Catwoman, I think it's a decent skin. Of course, compared to this one, it's not the best Catwoman that we have, but it's still a good skin. And I think it deserves to be in the B list. It's definitely better than these skins for sure, but I don't think it's to the level that really meets with Rachel Roth and Joker as of like right now. Moving on into the Dark Knight Batman skin. My favorite all-time Batman is definitely going to be Christian Bale's Batman. The skin looks identical to the ones in the movie. Looks really, really good detail-wise. As far as the Dark Knight version, I think it deserves to go into the C. For Deathstroke, overall as a skin is really good. The only problem I have with this skin is, for whatever reason, instead of putting a mask on it, it has that squinched up nose look to it, which I don't get what the reason for that was. I don't think it's, you know, his mask isn't actually part of his face, but I still think Deathstroke deserves to be in the A. Overall, it's still a really good skin. Moving on into the always fantabulous edit style for the Harley Quinn skin. Once again, I think it's a really, really good skin. There's a lot of detail on it, so easy choice. Definitely going to go into the S tier. Moving on into Green Arrow, quick choice. It was trash. It was trash. Moving on into the Harley Quinn skin, the default edit style for this, once again, all the Harley Quinn skins are really, really, really good. Easy choice for this one as well. Definitely going to have to be thrown up into the S tier. Moving on into the Joker without the jacket, still think it's also a really good skin. I personally just don't, of course, if you've watched my streams or if you watch my videos, you know that I don't really use a lot of the male skins, but all the Joker skins styles still look really, really, really good. Black Manta, I'm gonna be honest on this one again, it's gonna be in the D section. Detailing looks cool, skin looks decent, it's really bulky, and when you use a skin, ADS is like really, really, really bad. Poison Ivy is a really good skin. I'm gonna throw it up into the A because when this came out, I used this one a lot compared to the other ones. So yeah, I really like Poison Ivy. Moving on into Rebirth Raven. used it a lot when I wasn't on performance mode, because if you're on performance mode, the cape is really stiff. So yeah, in my opinion, Rebirth Raven was a really good skin. I'm gonna throw it up into the S tier. Going on into the Flash. The Flash, as we all know, is the skin, the DC skin that stayed in the item shop for, I believe, not exaggerating, like a month. Flash, being the fastest man alive, was the slowest to leave the item shop, and I think for that caused a lot of people not to like this skin. Flash is honestly one of my favorite DC characters, and honestly that bias is not even gonna help this skin at all. I think Flash probably, I think it could have been better. I'll put it in B. For Batman Zero, I think it's the best Batman skin. For my opinion, honestly, it's easily a B. I think it looked really cool, so I think B is a fair place to put Batman Zero. The classic Raven skin, last but not least, I think this deserves to be in the A. I really like this skin. I know a lot of people might disagree, but all the Raven styles, just like Harley Quinn, all the Raven styles are really good. I think, in my opinion, this is an underrated edit style. It's very slick, very clean. I like the look of it. There's that kind of faded purple can make with some interesting combos, to be honest. So the classic Raven definitely deserves to be in the A. That is going to be it for the tier list for DC skins. Let me know what you guys would change about it. Let me know what you guys would probably agree with it. But yeah, that's it.